disclaimer. So, this week and next week we will see each other fairly often. Today Tom also has announced that after I finish he wants to take over. For technical reasons I will close down the stream and then Tom will have to open it up again. That's how it works. And yeah, same thing in the afternoon, right? Good. On a personal note, there seems to be some scammers, some who try to impersonate me. You know, your humble karaoke Andy here. Bloody hell. So they create here fake accounts that have nothing to do with me and copy their Trader Tom live day trading Telegram channel content in. Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, I don't sell anything. I don't run any other channel on Telegram. I'm just here as a guest, right? Tom gave me access to this channel, made me a manager, whatever that means in Telegram terms, so I can post here. And that's about it, right? So I don't run any other channel on Telegram. I will never contact you. I will never sell you anything, right? My username on Telegram is @karaokeandy. And also, you can, this is Telegram, right? Trader Tom live day trading here. This is my posts. They have my icon here. You can click on that, and there you see my username, right? So there you go. Okay, so we have 3 more minutes to go. I will want to trade with you the espresso. I'm doing that on a 5-minute chart. The candle that is currently under development has 3 minutes to go, and it will conclude when the market opens. Now that will be our signal bar. We will go long above, short below, and use an offset of 18 points. And those 2 rectangles here will serve as a visual guide for me. They have a height of 18 points. So I can just drop orders here, and I know they are 18 points away. So DAX closed at 24,307. After the espresso, we can also take a look at the market structure. So just a tiny gap up of right now would be 20 points or so. Small gaps like that, they usually get filled instantly. But let's see. Maybe we will even open flat. You see, now we're 18 points away. Yeah. I'd say if you now pre-market sell short to scalp a gap close, that would be not the lowest probability. But I will not do that. Because the open, of course, creates is a big volatility influx. So that can go both ways, and definitely into your stop loss. So 29 something seconds to go. I will place the buy order above. There you see, I use a 40 point stop loss, 20 point take profit level. 10 more seconds to go.
Order filled.
So we filled long. Come on, Duxy Ducks. Deleting short. Come on, one more push. Give us 20 points profit, please. It doesn't look like it. Or it does. Putting stop loss to break even. If it deflates another time, then it's like that. And stopped out for 0. All right. Thanks for playing. Lately a little bit flimsy with the espresso. Maybe I don't trust it so much. Look, still seems to be going. Anyway, so let's take a look at the market structure. You see here that on Thursday last week we were trading around 24,500 or thereabouts, or yeah, pretty much. So, and then overnight we came down to 285, and then during the cash session on Friday, complete downtrend which continued overnight, right? And yesterday we had a trend day, a bull trend. So we opened around cash low was 23,760, and we went as far as 24,432, right? So, and we closed at 24,308, and then overnight we tested that high again, double topped here a little bit, pulled back, but didn't reach the overnight low here of 24,153. And now we opened slightly gap up, ever so slightly gap up, more or less flat, right? And now we're trading above previous day close, overnight mid, overnight low, and let's see if we rotate back up here and reclaiming maybe after that the 500 area. So if that bullish sentiment continues, and look how the espresso would have probably performed nicely. Me and my flimsiness. So, anyway. I will switch to a still don't dare to trade bigger. Live trading is scary, believe it or not. So strong start also in the FTSE. FTSE closed at 10,323. FTSE in a even more pronounced gap up. Now just motoring away. Here now at resistance. So far looks like it's just shooting through. If we come down here, we could sell short on a first bar positive. Maybe see a gap close. I will just put that order in. I might delete it later. Okay. Well, it's just one of those days where you just should buy it and it just goes on and on and on. So structurally, almost up here. Yeah. Something not right here with the drawing of the overnight range. Just so you know, and when I show you this structure here, I don't talk about the overnight range. I just say overnight, and what I mean is basically when the DAX closes at 17:30 or 5:30 p.m. Frankfurt time, which is Central European summertime right now. Then the overnight starts and it ends when the new cash session starts. Yeah, so in between cash sessions, everything is overnight. Whereas when Tom talks about the overnight range, for example, in conjunction with trading the anti from the school run or whatever. That means roughly everything on a Trade Nation chart from 1 in the night till roughly 8 in the morning, Frankfurt time, okay? That's where that box appears. So let's draw that properly. From here to about there. Okay, there was something. Unemployment rate. We believe that the British have such great unemployment numbers. I believe that didn't induce that. Maybe the American president managed to make a deal, who knows? Have you any updates on that? Bloody hell. Me and my flimsiness. Don't tell me this will be just shooting up all day. Okay, let's see if we can get in on a pullback or something like that. So far, not even really on a microstructure. So, but we are now definitely up here. At resistance. So let's see. Take the fib tool out, Andy. Let's try to find an entry. Maybe we properly double top here, you know. Just looking at everything that's going on. I think I can safely delete the FTSE order. Today I'm supposed to stream just 1 hour. I'm sure if it'll come down here. Should we, then I will consider selling short, of course. Let's see if we get a chance to buy anything here. Okay. So 2 strong bull bars closing at their highs without any significant overlap. FTSE seems to be visually more inclined to push even higher. Whereas DAX seems to take a breather right now. FTSE also. There's a little bit of a color change happening there right now. But similar picture. Just FTSE a little bit more bullish because a little bit bigger gap up, and we're already trading above the overnight high, whereas the DAX is more or less at that level right now. So, but if you would swap the labels here, you could as well think those are the same markets, right? Looks pretty similar. So, and usually also the DAX and the FTSE are correlated indices. Sometimes one is a little bit faster than the other, but they tend to do more or less the same thing. But not without its quirks, especially in the FTSE. So there's some messages. Let's see. So Marian says for DAX, watch 24,500 psychological level and also have a look on 4-hour rejected from that area once. Yeah, I think for the purpose of this stream here. And why is it a psychological level? Not sure I can follow that reasoning. So, looks like now bar number 3, a doji. It's the tiniest of bull bodies. And the FTSE printed a small bear bar, but look, everything happening in the upper third, and here even in the upper third of this bar, of the bar number 2. There we could buy below prior bar low in the FTSE. Now we could buy below prior bar low in the DAX. I'm buying the DAX here. Hoping that we see continuation. I'm sometimes trade the FTSE, but I'm more, I don't know, traded the DAX much more than the FTSE. Entry is 24,429. We use an 80-point stop loss of 24 or at 24,349. So let's hope this is not a proper double top and we get back all the way down here. Okay, I think for the purpose of this stream, I will just focus on the DAX. See, I will leave that on. Is the contrast enough? When you look at that video, can you see properly the candles and the wicks? I could maybe try to. Maybe this is better. Oh, that's like staring in a light bulb for me. So, my friend Joel asks, I see the buy after current bar dips below prior bar low. Why wouldn't that be short? Why would that be short? Read price action, you know, not just of one candle, right? So you have two sizable bull bars without any significant overlap here. Very tiny upper and lower shadow. Yeah? They're closing at their lows. So that's proper. That's a proper bull push. Lasted for 10 minutes. So then we made a doji, a pulse bar. Basically, where the previous candle closed, this one opened and closed too. There was not much going on. So and then we dipped below. Now, is that indicative of a reversal? Not alone, not by itself. The only concerning thing here is, I think I pointed that out, is that we are at bloody resistance. So triple top here, right? So that's the thing. And I believe right now buyers and sellers are still negotiating in which direction this should go. So, and I could wait for the aggressive school run, or could just try to enter below prior bar low. See, just gives me a couple more points advantage. I will probably ignore the aggressive school run. If we make a new high, if we trade above here, I might add to that position. So far 3, 4, 5 in a small congestion here, accumulation, hopefully before expansion, aka bull flag, however you call it. Yeah, you use hike in Ashi, I don't. So we made a new low, buying the DAX again. New high, apologies. Sorry. So DAX. Edit 24,459. Stop at 24,379. God, it's really white. Okay, there we go. So I think the 500 is on the table. Let's look at the hourly chart and properly. Now we didn't go there quite yet. Never know how accurate that is. Let's see. If we ever get there. Closing my second DAX. Stop loss to break even on the first. Now we're poking into resistance. I think I close here for, I don't know, I wanted 50, that was then 57. So closing everything. Closing DAX. So how much did we make? Let's take a look. Oh, got slipped on my on my espresso here. So plus, okay, could have probably closed that much better, but it is what it is. Plus 15, 18.5 and plus 46.5. Good. So story time with Karaoke Andy, huh? Let's take a couple more questions. Hi Andy, the Serhi. I wonder how come that when I see your screen it shows 24,429 and mine shows 24,480. And right now I'm already above the max. I don't know, brother. Maybe you trade futures? Maybe you trade futures. So you do CFDs, maybe, whatever. So let's take a look. So for example here, you see that the CFD price currently trading at 468, whereas the futures are trading at 519 or something like that, yeah? So can also open here a futures chart, rolling future. Bring that up here. So you see, same chart. It's absolutely the same chart. So, but you see on the left, rolling future prices 24,519, and on the right 24,475. So, if that is, if the left prices here are equivalent to what you see here, Serhi, then that's the difference. Otherwise, I don't know. I have no other explanation. Oh my God, thanks a lot. So I probably helped him. Great. Jack Bauer. Andy, considering the 5-minute candle closing bullish, isn't it better to hold on? Yeah, isn't it better to hold on? You can hold on. You can hold on, brother. I don't tell you what to do. I only show you my execution here. So the reason, again, why I took profit is, if you look left, right, here is this thing there. Maybe get rid of all this here, yeah? There is something where price reacted to a lot. We call that resistance, right? So, and we poked right into it. So, now, what can happen is, you see here we definitely reacted to it, right? We're tracing now a little bit. What can happen is that still the bulls stay in control, and just with a little bit of pullback we see continuation up. Is that conceivable? Yes, it is. Might as well be. But there is a real probability also that we pull back deeper, maybe deeper than my stop loss, if that makes sense. So, and I was 200% long, and I just wanted to take profit here at resistance. Right now, holding on looks like the better move. Also, in a couple seconds, you get the screw run. Certainly, it's as bullish as it gets. You can certainly try to buy again. I'm only with you here for 1 hour, so also have to keep in mind how long I'm with you. I still don't know how to navigate that. Should I leave you with a runner and update you? Maybe I shouldn't interfere with Tom's streaming whatsoever. So I'm a little bit in between. Yeah. But if you believe this could be a trend day, a bull trend, and so far it looks very bullish, very, very strong, stay in. There's nothing wrong with that. Right now you have the chance. DAX just triggered the screw run long. Or with the offset on my chart, almost, but certainly counts. Yeah. Could buy the DAX again. I will not do that. Because we had resistance, but I might as well just shoot through. Might be one of those days. Maybe I missed some news. Maybe there's really the president of the United States and the Iranian government came to an agreement. I don't know. Anyway, so dark is better, Steven says. Guess what? That's the name of the gentleman or the lady. Out of curiosity, why don't you do espresso in expression? Sorry about that typo. It's espresso. The espresso in the FTSE. Because I tested it on the DAX, so I traded on the DAX. If you want to trade it on the FTSE, please be my guest. Krista Brenström. Great having you running the show. Thank you very much, sir. Zandesh, morning Andy, the espresso method you use, is it somehow related similar to breakout trading? And where can I get details about this style? Can you let me know, please? Thank you. Zandesh, my friend, the espresso is a technique developed by Tom Hugard. It's not my technique, right? I just use it. I do, however, put my personal spin on it. I believe Tom used the 10-minute candle that closes at the open as the signal bar. I also do that, just not in the DAX, because the opening auction times were very recently, I think around Christmas, were changed to 5 minutes before the open till 9. So I bracket that, and I had a little bit better results. If I don't get a fill within 3 minutes, I don't delete the orders. I will change the range. And yes, always when you bracket something with orders, go long above, short below, that's called a breakout trade. Most of Tom's setups, also the school run is a breakout. You see here now, if I put an order in above the signal bar, it's the same principle. Here the second 15-minute bar going long above, that's a breakout, right? And a direct breakout. We don't wait for any confirmation or whatever. We just take it directly and just live with a little bit of heat that might occur here. Yeah. So Tom is still, I believe, working on a documentation, but I have many times, still here, explained the espresso technique, right? And how I traded, my interpretation of it. You can go to the first video on YouTube, the first recording of my first appearance here, live on stream, and I believe in the first 15 minutes or so I explained that. It's not official, it's not by Tom, it's from me, but that's I can offer you. So go find that video and watch that. Okay, so Lars G, Good morning, my G. Morning, Andy. I'm guessing it's your settings by default. Aura time is one. My God, you just also you're so nerdy, guys. You know, oh, Andy, must be your settings. Must be your fault. So look at this here. 1 till 7:55, brother. I enable that. And guess what? These candles here are missing. Yeah, they're not in the box. So, is it my fault or is it the software's fault? You tell me. Man. Huh? I said that here is not correct. I would include these candles here as well. If that makes sense. Did I sound angry? Good, because I was. Just joking. No worries. Tom, hi Andy, jetzt springt uns der DAX durch die Decke. Like now the DAX is really jumping through the roof. Yeah, but does it? Still, here we're still at resistance. And yeah, but it looks like we will rather see continuation. I wouldn't bet that that will break down. If you guys, again, we're still trading around the screw run entry. If you believe that this will go further up, please, by all means, take a long position. No worries. Ota Bimbo. Helps me trade smaller size to stay in position, as lately this strategy didn't work for me. Of course, when I traded big size. Of course, it works on smaller size. Yeah, isn't it always the case? You size up. And then, of course, you have a couple losers in a row. So it hurts especially. Thank you for streaming. Must be overwhelming. Trading alone is enough, and showing how you trade live. You are doing great. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's not as easy as it seems. If I make it look easy, well, yes, it really isn't. So, Mr. Trader HA, it was already good contrast, Andy, so pick the color you're comfortable with. I don't know. I was just asking, oh, look at that, staying long. Everybody who stayed long, congratulations. Nick, hi Andy, I can only see divergent link, so audio only. Is there a YouTube stream link you can put? Okay. You know what? I didn't post the YouTube stream link, but so let me show you how you find it. You go to YouTube, right? You click here on this here, yeah, where it's live, right? So where it's live, right? Oh, there you go. Share. And guys, I'm a trader. I'm not a system administrator or whatever, or a computer nerd. Okay. So if you ask me technical questions, like really IT questions, maybe that is something you could answer for yourself. So everybody who stayed long in the DAX, congratulations. That thing is just shooting through the roof. Whoever said that was absolutely right. Remarkable read of the market. Wow. Good morning, Ancha, and good luck. Thank you. Story time about your... Oh, that needs to be censored. Can't say that live. Sorry about that. So, Marian, for DAX Watch 24,500, psychological level. I already read that. Now, where is your psychological level now? It shot right through. You see? Paul Denmark. Hi Andy, just wanted to say thank you for your education videos. I'm new to trading and learning loads from you. I appreciate that. Please don't learn from me to close your runners too early. Anyway, I went for the most obvious target at a very conservative spot. Well, looks you know, doesn't look so good if it really continues like that. But it sometimes also pays off to be a little bit defensive. Today I clearly should have held on longer. And whoever said that, yeah, you're right. How long did you hold on? You're funny. Many of them are nerds. Okay, you know, I'm also... Look, I have arcades in the back, you know. I built that one myself. I'm also a little bit geeky or nerdy or whatever. But yeah. Man, looking at that, now I really feel bad. Bloody hell. Früheres All-Time-High bei 485. Das passiert mir auch ab und zu. Die Box nicht passt. Heute passt es bei mir. So, the gentleman confirms. All-time high has been surpassed. Coming in at 24,585. Let's go to the daily chart. No, all-time high is... we're not in all-time high territory. Like, no, far from it. So, anything here was a previous all-time high, right? Just look left. Yeah. So, just look left. So, all right. So, this gentleman loves my accent. Manish Patel calms him down. Okay, a thick German accent calming you down. I'm happy to hear that. Javid all. Markets don't always need a catalyst to go up or down, Andy. If you know why markets go up or down, you tell me. Because I thought it's a market that people buying and that people selling, you know. That's probably what moves the markets, right? So, is there a reason of more buying than selling at the moment? Maybe there is some positive news. Who knows? So, Victor Bieril. Hi Andy, love your company on Tom's channel. Thank you very much. Do you usually hold longer when trading in private, or you prefer the semi-scalping you did today? For example, a measured move today based on the blah blah blah. I held to 24,555. Thanks. Yeah, that's a good question. So today, when I should do a short session, you know, now with hindsight, yeah, of course, I should have held on to that. But we were at resistance. We might have seen a pullback that might have needed a longer time to get back up here. Who knows that, right? So I made the decision to get out at the first possible target to deliver some points here. It's education only anyway. No, I can't say that I trade like that when I'm all by myself. Probably much more aggressive, a little bit bigger size, and I also sometimes hold longer. But I close everything intraday. And I rarely exceed 90 minutes of screen time per session. So, Mortem Graham, hello sir. At my trading career, I'm right now at the point where I know what to do trading wise to profitable, but I'm struggling with emotions that lead to greediness and oversizing, and it ruins my progress. Have you been in a similar situation? How did you overcome it? Well, look, right now, seeing this, yeah, guess what I'm feeling right now? What do you think? I was in that move twice, mind you. I could have been in here with the bloody espresso, right? I could have been in there on the. No, I was in there. I bought below prior below on the first opportunity. I think that was a really good entry. Believe here. I could have added on the aggressive screw run. I added here where we made new highs, and now look at that. So what I'm feeling right now is fear of missing out, right? And that's one reason why you might endanger your account. Okay, if it shoots up like that, always in long, buy for any reason, right? Who knows? I only enter when I have a reason for that. So would I enter now? Maybe you could buy on close, every bull bar on close. But I don't. I'm perfectly happy with that. I close too early and I'm walking away, right? You can read, of course, Best Loser Wins from Tom. It's an excellent book on trading psychology. You can also study the works of Mark Douglas and Dr. Steve Ward. Yeah, so there's certainly trading psychology to me plays a big role. Of course, you have to have some edge. You need to be able to read them. You need to have a lot of qualities to be a trader, but you also need to work on the psychology. Yeah. So Dr. Steve Ward, Mark Douglas, Tom Hugard. Read their works. That might help. So did Tom post something? Close. Thank you, Andy. Brilliant work. Tom, of course, stayed in longer. Back to 100,000. Anyway, yeah. So there you go. How does that make me feel? Now hear that that Tom held on longer. Some of you guys, yeah. I just need to live with my decisions, right, and move on. So, couple more questions. I believe Tom is ready to take over. Jakub T. Andy changed to 000 and box will cover it. Is that another nerd comment here? No, I will not change to. No, I want that box to start at 1, not to 0, not at 00. I want to start it at 1, and it must work. Okay? It's a bug. It's a software bug. Needs to be fixed, right? Don't want to work around. So, my workaround was drawing a new one. So, Jack Bauer decided to stay long. Super cool. All of you who are holding on to that DAX, you did exceptionally well. Very proud of you. Take off too much too early, yeah. So you have DAX all-time high at 25,507. Mo, go to the weekly chart. You see, all-time high means the DAX has never been higher. That's called all-time high for a reason, right? So if the DAX was previously higher than where we trade, we can't have an all-time high at 25,547, right? See that here? Oh, you might even be right. Or what is the high here? The high is 510. So we were close. Okay. Love you lots, Mo. Just fucking with you. So, thanks for long position. Ignore smarty pants, Tom. You are doing great. Ha! Hot. Tom, did you hear that? I should ignore you. I'm doing great. Richard, you're a legend, brother. Thank you for that. Yeah, where's this heading? I don't know. What do you think? The exits are always the hardest, right? So I exited arguably with the benefit of perfect hindsight much too early, but how far can that go? Huh? When you look at previous days, those candles, they have a length, right? So up here is resistance. So I don't know. Well, good morning, Andy. I'm wondering if this 5,000 account is used for the sole purpose of live Tom channel, like, or do you use the account to trade outside of live stream? Why do you care about my account size? Seriously, that's my money. I will tell you, I never deposit everything like all my funds in a trading account. I only deposit enough to be able to open positions, right, to meet margin requirements. Call it operating capital. However you manage your account, always trade with money that you can afford to lose. So, right, I'm putting here my own money at risk, albeit not at the size that I trade when I'm by myself. Guess what, guys? This is emotionally tough on me. Karaoke. Karaoke is not my last name, but thank you. So, this gentleman says he loses money because his mouse is broken. If I can help him, well, don't use crappy equipment, brother. Always have a backup. You know, I'm saying that I have here in my humble apartment, I have two independent sources of internet to internet routers. I have, and if everything else fails, still have my phone where I can at least manage and close positions. Yeah, so make sure you have some sort of backup. But probably that was just a joke. Anyway, but I'm totally serious. If you put your own money at risk, then your internet needs to be working, right, properly. You need to have decent equipment and also a backup. At the very least, you know, be able on your phone to close positions, you know. Even if you lose power at your home and internet altogether, you still have your mobile data, right, on your phone, and can at least close position. That would be the easiest redundancy that you could establish, I would highly recommend that. So, fear of missing out, ladies and gentlemen, is real. Pete says, Andy, you're fun and awesome to learn from. Great job. I appreciate that, Pete. Swing the bat and control the risk. May I show that, Matthias? Look at that. Swing the bat, control the risk. Am I that strong? No, not anywhere near. But it looks awesome also with the cigar. Lovely. Good. It's time probably to wrap this up and let Tom take over. As I said, for technical reasons, I have to close this stream down. He has to reopen it. It's unfortunately no other way that we have figured out and got to work. So anyway, it was an absolute pleasure. I hope you all are long the ducks, or longer than me. Long. If you want, see you for the US session. Karaoke Andy out.
I'm guilty of incredible overtrading, sometimes taking up to 100 trades a day, which is insane.
Oh my God.
Absolutely insane, I know.
Wow. I don't think there's any human possible way for you to be able to get into a trade, decide what's going to happen next, get